and good afternoon, or good evening, or even good morning, whatever time you find yourself watching this video. My name is Nick and welcome back to the channel. Life is hard, don't complain. Today we're going a little different direction than we have, and we're going to talk about survival type snacks. In this case, Biltong Slabs from Howdy Snax. They did not sponsor this video. I just saw this. I'm like, okay, that looks cool. And it came with a dedicated knife to slice your biltong. So I was like, okay, cool. Let me see what kind of knife it is. It says Howdy, so it's a branded knife. Flipper tap, thumb studs, looks like a liner lock. Non-reversible pocket clip with a lanyard hole. Let's measure this guy, weigh it and measure it. Comes in at 190 grams or 6.7 ounces. So it is not an unsubstantial pocket knife. It's right at 5 inches closed. Let's see. Action is a little sticky. Feels like assistant action, but it is super tight in there. So and we're gonna have to clean it off a little bit. It's very oily, which, you know, if this is the knife I'm supposed to slice my meat slab stack, my biltong slabs, I don't know. Feels fairly sharp. Let's see, we got some paracord somewhere. We'll try. Yeah, it's sharp. And we'll do a cut really fast. Let's see. So it's a sharp knife. Not sure who made this knife for Howdy, but we'll try to figure that out. Feels okay in the hand. That liner lock's a little sharp, not too bad. Now the action's freeing up a bit. It's an assistant opening. Looks to be on nylon phosphorus washers. Teflon washers, I mean. So, not too bad. A lot of packing oil on this guy though. Now what I'll say, guys, if you get a knife and it has an oil on it, you want to wash your, and if you're going to use it for food prep, you want to wash your blade in using some Dawn soap or something like that. And then if it's a high carbon blade, which I bet you dollars to donuts, this is probably like a 440. We'll as this video progresses, we'll see. But I'm going to have to take this and wash the blade because I'm not going to slice into dried beef with, I don't know what kind of oil they used on this guy. So we'll pause the video really quick. I'll come back with a clean knife and we'll continue on. Okay, we're back. Got the knife clean. I did some looking, gang, and this was more than likely, it doesn't have any badging other than Howdy, and that's the name of this company. But more than likely, it's just a Chinese OEM that they use to make a branded knife. And let's talk about biltong itself. Now, biltong is like South African beef jerky, but it's air dried. It's not cooked, and it's been around in South Africa for, I think, over 400 years. And I saw this company and I'm like, because if some of you on the interwebs, Biltong is kind of trendy right now. But for you guys who go out in the bush and want some decent protein, see, this is about a ½ pound. Let's see, yeah, 8 ounces. And a serving size for this is 1 ounce. You have 16 grams of protein in 1 ounce, okay? And some potassium and iron, calcium. And so, and it's natural ingredients. You know, you can pause and read that. I'm not gonna bore you with this. But when you go on hikes, things like that, and you want something that's not one of these mass-produced protein bars or something like this, I think this is a pretty cool alternative. And well, we're gonna get into this right away. Smells good. And this is the with fat traditional. Boy, this is gonna be a mess. But you know, you just, and for the sake of this, we're talking about serving sizes. This is just a, let's figure out what 1 ounce looks like. That's a ½ ounce. So 2 of these. So we'll do this. 1 ounce on the dot. Look at there. So as you can see, basically 4 square inches of this product is 16 grams of protein. Now, another thing, came with brown paper bags. I was like, what is that for? Well, Biltong will sweat and release moisture. So the brown paper bag is to catch excess moisture. So we'll throw it in there. I'm not going to sit on here and have you guys hear me eat, but I'm going to have one more piece because it's delicious. And look, full disclosure, gang, I am no way affiliated with Howdy Snax. They're based out of Florida. The guys are from South Africa. I think their company's been around for about 3 years. But I think when you talk about my friends out there who bushcraft and who go on these long hikes, having something that's not full of preservatives and other things is important. At least to me it is. I don't know about you guys, but I recommend something like this. This by itself, if you ate the whole thing, that's, for some of you guys, that's all your protein you need for a day for you smaller guys. For me, I need a little bit more than that, but this one slab is 128 grams of protein. So that's pretty good. I'll drop their website link in the comments or in the description, and you can figure it out for yourself. But very tasty, clean for you guys on the carnivore diets and things like that. Something to think about. And again, I'm not just about knife reviews here. If there's content you'd like to see, I'm happy to look into it. But this one happened to come with a knife. I don't think I'll keep it as my dedicated biltong knife. I don't think it's necessary, but it's kind of cool, you know. And it was just included with these 2 8-ounce slabs. So altogether, this is a pound of beef from these guys out of Florida. And you can see the seasoning and spices in there. It's very tasty. Anybody else out there like Biltong? Is there another brand that you guys like? I like them because they had an interesting story. I think they moved to the States about 10, 11 years ago. And the only thing they could get was beef jerky, which was the closest to this, and they just didn't like American beef jerky. So they started a company 3 years ago to replicate this South African, and it's delicious. I could see myself eating a lot of this stuff. So what about you guys? Not a long video, but I just wanted to show what's your go-to hiking food or pack it away survival food. Now, this will last. This is air dried, so it would last quite a while, but I wouldn't necessarily keep meat. This is just my personal preference. I wouldn't necessarily keep meat as my, oh my God, I need food type resource. Looks to be the exact same recipe. They're out of Bushnell, Florida. Says once you open it, it's best to consume it in 7 days. So again, it's not necessarily a long-term snack, but it's certainly a tasty one. You guys tell me what you think. We'll leave it there. Hope you enjoyed this video. I know it wasn't a pure knife review, but we got a new, more than likely a Chinese OEM knife out of the deal. Blade is decently sharp, not too bad, but I think a nice healthy snack too is good for everyone. So we'll leave it there. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Really appreciate it. Until next time, remember, life is hard. Don't complain. You guys take care out there.